Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update, and yes, I am still wearing this. I can lie to you and say that I've been wearing it since the last weekly update, but that would be lying to you. And I haven't. I only put it on for the weekly updates because look at those ears. Anyway, so this week, back to schedule. Woo! Sorry if my facial expressions or voice sound weird. I have a sore, like right there on my lip, and it's like right in a spot where it hits my canine. So like if I try to open my mouth too much, then it hurts. So I kind of started talking like this, and I turned to Dolph Lundgren or not Steven Seagal. Wow, Sylvester Stallone. Just start talking like this outside my mouth. It doesn't really work too well for me. It doesn't work too well, but it does hurt to talk, so I might just start talking strangely. Anyway, so this coming week is back to schedule. Jewish holiday stuffs are over, so this coming week is my last week before I start up chemo and everything again. So this week is just going to be regular stuff. Once again, Wonderful 101 is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday is going to be the finale of Ni no Kuni's story. I don't know if I'm going to immediately start the post game on Thursday, or I'll record a bit in advance and just do it next week. But there's next week, probably next week sometime, is going to be the end of Wonderful 101. I might put Wonderful 101 on Thursday slot instead, just so that I can finish that up this week, and next week to start fresh with Ni no Kuni and Evil Land 2 going on. I might do that actually. So yeah. And yeah, Evil Land 2 is going on. Some fun times. I only have one extra video recorded in advance since yesterday's, but it's good. The game once again just takes a completely different turn, and into territory of game genres that I suck at. So fun times. You can see my lip is like swollen. It's really annoying. Like for the past month, I've had sores in my mouth. Like first I cut somewhere in here, and then down here, and then once those two healed, I bit myself over there. It's not fun. At least I'm pretty much almost entirely recovered from the cold that I had. The word failed me. But yes. So this past week... Oh yeah, and sometime this week I'm going to stream because I'm out of Let's Play Scribblenauts Unlimited videos. Not Let's Create, Let's Play, you know, the stream I've been uploading. Yes, I need to do that. I also wanted to... I have to finish up Kirby 64 because I started streaming that a long time ago and I never finished it. Speaking of Kirby 64... the Let's Play on LPU that I was doing with Super Baby Mario is done. So the link will be in the description if I remember to put it there to the playlist, and you should totally watch it because it was really good and I think people are overlooking it, and it was really funny and you should check it out, and it was really good. I'm not just saying that because I was in it, although that's part of the reason why. Little bit. Tiny little bit of the reason why. So today, my little brother's actually at New York Comic Con, so that's pretty cool. He got a ticket as a bar mitzvah present from my cousin, so they're all there. So I'm hoping he's gonna pick up, if they still have, the Comic Con exclusive loot crate that they're selling, the creepy loot crate. That would be fun. I think that I would do an unboxing of that and, you know, stuff. So, yeah. As for other things, been doing physical therapy to try to get my back into shape. I think it's going well. I have a ways to go, but I'm not getting worse, so that's something. And my hair is doing pretty well too. It's very thin on the top here, but that's really just because it's certain factors have been affecting it kind of horribly, but it's very nice to be able to just brush it back, just have it stay there all day, not have to like work it, with the brush like every 2 hours. Just get it wet, put it back, that's it. I'm hoping, to be able to do like some Auron cosplay or something, just get the hair out like, spiked upwards or something. I would have to work on that. I would also need to get his coat. But, yes, that's fun. This past week, a book came out by George R.R. Martin, the Game of Thrones series, Song of Ice and Fire. So it's not the next book in the series, unfortunately. It's not Winds of Winter, but this is called The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's essentially a bunch of three stories that take place 100 years prior, featuring the main character is a Sir Duncan the Tall and Aegon the Fifth when he was a kid, Aegon the Unworthy. If anybody actually reads the series and knows what the heck I'm talking about, I have a book there that's like an entire history of everything. I'm rereading it, like the books and everything, because I really enjoy the lore and the world he created. So I bought that because it's more lore and story, and hopefully it'll help tide me over till he finally comes out with that 6th book. It's like longer and longer distances between each book, and it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I haven't watched the HBO series. I just read the books, but I really enjoy them. But anyway, so that's that, and I haven't started reading it yet because I'm finishing up rereading the 2nd book. It's a lot of stuff that I notice. He does like a lot of foreshadowing. Within the first couple of books. He does just a lot of like little tiny things that you can piece together if you're paying attention. And no one's really this isn't going to make any sense to anybody, but at one point he mentions Arya Stark in the first book. She's like has to chase a bunch of cats around. So it mentions that there's this, like, she was able to catch all the cats. It's part of his training that she's going through. So is one cat that still eludes her. It's this like big black tomcat with like one of its ears chewed off, and like all the guards of the castle say that it's it's just been there forever, and that's the end of that story. It's mentioned a couple times later also, but it's also mentioned much later that during the previous king, King Aerys. So his somebody, his daughter-in-law, I think, had a bunch of cats, or somebody had a bunch of kittens, and one of them was a little black kitten that she named Balerion after Aegon the Conqueror's dragon. And then during the sack of King's Landing and the death of the Targaryen family, the everyone lost track of where that cat went. It's just mentioned in passing, and I'm just like, that's the cat. It's just been there forever. And there's no plot points for it whatsoever. But it's like little tidbits, and I really enjoy noticing stuff like that on rereads. And again, the people who have nothing to do with the series are just like, that's amazing, Dovey. There's a cat. And it's 15 or 18 or whatever years old. Wow. And I say, yes, it's probably very boring to people who really couldn't care less, and I do understand that, but I enjoy that. Also, there's a new Nintendo Force magazine. that I got this past week, and it came with a feature. Its main feature, like most of the magazine, was dedicated to Satoru Iwata on his passing, and just all the stuff that he did, and lots of articles. But the big thing is that it came like there was like custom artwork for the magazine and like for the cover and the back, and it came with a two-sided poster of that artwork. First of all, the back of the poster is a Happy Home thing, but the more important thing is at the front of it is this artwork, which is just super fantastic. It's Smash Bros. Melee and Balloon Fight and Kirby and Pokemon Gold and Silver and Earthbound. So it's just all sorts of cool everything. I have a better picture of it on Twitter, but just look at that. Look at the detail in that. So that's gonna have to go up somewhere. I have no idea where. I put the Happy Home Designer poster up on my wall there. The one I showed you a couple weeks ago, or last week, or a couple weeks ago. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put it, but this is gonna go up. It's gonna go up in a place of honor, because aside from the fact that it looks amazing, Mr. Iwata he deserves the tribute. I'm still like shocked over that. It's like at least once a day I just say to myself, "Wow, he's gone." And yeah, I can't say that I'm like grieving as I have for other people, because I didn't know him directly, but he still had an impact on my life, and I'm still sad at the things that we will no longer have because he is gone. We haven't seen a Nintendo Direct in a long time now. It's been a while, and a long time. It's pretty much since he died. They said it's coming back, but I think they have to try to figure out a format, or maybe get some games to release that to talk about. But I mean, we have Happy Home Designer that came out. I don't know why they didn't talk about that. We have Yoshi's Woolly World, but maybe they thought they talked about that enough in the past. I really don't see why that would stop them. But Yoshi's Woolly World is coming out on Friday. Dragon Quest Heroes is coming out Tuesday. I should get it in the mail Monday or Tuesday. I got the special edition. I'll do an unboxing because it has cool stuff. But yeah, so I mean, we got Triforce Heroes at the end of the month. We have November. We have Yokai Watch and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and something else from Nintendo. I mean, not from Nintendo's Fallout 4 in November, but I think there's something else. And then we got Xenoblade Chronicles X at the beginning of December on my birthday. I ordered the special edition for that too, because I'm splurging for my birthday. That's just how it goes. But yeah, so I don't know. I kind of miss just the updates. I think that people have been overlooking some Nintendo releases, or they use the Nintendo Directs to really be informed, and we're really lacking that. And Nintendo social media has been trying to pick up the slack a little bit, but it hasn't really been doing a great job. I mean, we had the Mario Maker stage in Smash Bros, and I mean, there was a video for that, but it wasn't like a direct or even a mini direct or anything like that. That's what they usually did, something. And when they eventually announced Shovel Knight, there should be a direct, and not just like a, hey, Shovel Knight's coming. And you all know Shovel Knight's being announced. It's not like a closely guarded secret or anything, despite the fact that Yacht Club Games is like, no, I know he has a amiibo now, but that doesn't mean anything. It's for our game. And I know that an amiibo doesn't mean anything, because we have a Toad amiibo, we have a Chibi Robo amiibo, and Toad isn't coming to Smash Bros, unfortunately. I think he would be the best! But yes, I'm going to stop rambling. So yeah, this coming week I'm actually going to have time to record. We're going to have Majora's Mask on the Sephiroth and, what's it called? And, Mario 64 on Let's Players Unknown. Towards the end of the month, Nintendo Project is doing a spooky-thon. So look forward to more info about that when it's coming out. I think it's the last weekend of October, but I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, and LEGO Dimensions is fantastic. The Portal level was amazing, and the Doctor Who level was amazing. And I think you should play LEGO Dimensions. I know it's expensive, but do it anyway. This has been Sephiroth 4 with a weekly update. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.